And so our story begins. The kingdom is on the verge of revolution, but who will be the hero to lead the rebellion? Of course, the princess. It is time you saw what your kingdom is truly like.
Now, madam, if you will follow me, perhaps we can find some appropriate clothing for today's activities. Master Elliot is most eager to speak to you this morning and is waiting for you in the garden. No doubt you will wish to look your best for your young friend. I have taken the liberty of arranging 2 suitable outfits, if you would care to choose. Splendid choice. I'm sure Master Elliot will approve. Perhaps you ought to make your way to him now. And I would recommend avoiding your brother to... Have a good day, madam.
Will do. Bye, Jasper.
My princess.
Princess? Attention!
Hello, Princess. Oh, my princess.
Ah, yes, the king's sibling.
Good day, Princess. My lady.
Really? I'm afraid I'll need...
How's that?
That's... I'd have to say that's quite satisfactory. I thought you'd never get up. Did Jasper tell you I wanted to speak to you?
Yes. Did something happen?
I'm not sure, but everyone in the castle seems to be upset with your brother. More than usual. And it's even worse down in the city. You hear such terrible stories. Listen, they say a factory worker was executed this morning. I'm sure it's only a rumor, but you can imagine how people are talking. The staff in the castle are anxious. I told them you'd speak to them. Will you do that? I'm afraid of what might happen if someone doesn't calm things down.
If you think it will help.
I do. They may fear the king, but they still care for their princess. So, my good...
Good. Now let's go.
I can't believe your brother could have had a worker executed. But sometimes I think, well, that there's something wrong with him. He's changed so much, and he looks so tired all the time. I told Sir Walter about the speech. He'll be there to support you.
It's the princess.
Welcome, Your Majesty. Such an honor to have you here today. Staff are convened to hear your words. Whenever you're ready.
You've all been through some difficult times.
You call that a royal speech? You didn't shout, you didn't threaten, and you were far too reasonable. It was bloody marvelous. Right then, ready for today's training?
Take good care of her, Walter.
I suppose you've heard the rumors then? Well, I'm afraid they're quite true. Who knows what your brother will do next? In the meantime, the mood in the castle is getting more uneasy by the day.
Princess?
A lot of people to see your brother today. Poor sods.
Sir Walter, what a stroke of luck. Would you be so kind as to sign my petition? We must fight to eradicate poverty in Albion, Too many suffer on our streets, and the king does nothing. He must be made to care.
Oh, very well, but I'm just an old soldier. I doubt my name would mean anything. But perhaps the princess here would care to help you out.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Your Majesty. Well, it would be the greatest honor. It isn't fair.
I'd be happy to sign.
Thank you, my princess. Your support will make all the difference. I'm certain of it.
That was a courageous move. I doubt it would make much of a difference, but perhaps your brother will finally realize that you have a mind of your own. Let's see you put it to good use in... Right! Excellent! Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? Of your father, the great hero king. You'd never get tired of hearing those stories. And after each one, do you remember what you would say?
Teach me how to be a hero.
Every single time. I wish that was something an old soldier like me could teach you. But I've done my best. Now I need you to do your best. Strike me. Come on. Strike me as hard as you can.
They're right.
They must be in the war room.
Then let's get there before anyone sees us. There's only one decision you can make. It has to be me.
You mustn't blame yourself, madam. I don't think any of us realized just how far he'd fallen into madness.
I have to do something. I can't just stay here.
You're not. We leave the castle tonight. This kingdom needs nothing less than a revolution. It needs a new leader. It needs a hero. It's time to see if you're ready.
Ready for what?
To be your father's daughter.
Very good. I will pack some essentials.
There's no time. We take nothing.
Not even pajamas?
Albion's last hero.
I never thought I'd enter this place again.
You should have known better. The night your father died, I promised him I would bring you here one day. When you were old enough and strong enough. This is your history. This is your legacy. The world has been too long without a hero. But I'm hoping that it will have one soon. This is your father's most treasured possession, the Guild Seal. It chooses those who have the power inside them. Those who have the potential to become legends. Take it.
Who are you?
I am Teresa, the seer of the spire. I guided your father in his greatest triumph. But you have an even greater destiny ahead of you. The seal awoke at your touch, as it would at no one else's. This means the fate of Albion rests on your shoulders. Before you lies the path you were born to take, and at its end is the kingdom you were born to rule. Like all heroes, you will face many trials, but you cannot pass through these gates alone. You will need to gather followers and gain the support of the people. For now, you have the support of two friends, Jasper, who will serve you always, and Sir Walter Beck, who will be your greatest ally. Together you have already taken the first step in your journey. Walk through the gate and claim your reward. The gauntlet will channel the magic within you. Use it by the tomb in the mausoleum, and the way out of the castle will open for you. You will return here when you have gathered enough followers to reach the next gate. Now go. Walter and Jasper will follow wherever you lead, and one day, perhaps the rest of Albion will do so too.
You never did care for confined spaces, did you, Sir Walter?
I never did care for being poked in the eye or having my head chopped off. What of it?
Oh dear, I simply struck a nerve. What's up there? Other than you come from
It's simple. We have to stop Logan.
How am I supposed to do that? Even if I am a hero, I'm just one person.
Exactly. That is why we need to find allies. And lots of them. Once you prove what you are, people will follow you. And many of them will be willing to fight.
Bats, take them out!
Well, young hero, this is your chance to show us what you've got.
What is this place?
You know, it must be. It is. It's your father's sanctuary. He used to speak of it, but I never thought it was a real place. Well, I don't believe it. Jasper, this book. There's a note with your name on it. Look.
That's not possible. For Jasper? Well, I grant you it is possible, but it must be a coincidence.
Oh, don't be a dolt. The old king must have left it here for you. What's it called?
The Book of Heroes. How extraordinary.
Does it tell us how to get out?
This really is most remarkable. Everything that we could possibly want to know about heroes and this place is right here in these pages. This map functions as a traveling mechanism. Simply choose where you want to go and, well, it should take you there.
Marvelous. Right. We can use that. We'll have plenty of time to explore this place later. Right now, we have a rather large task ahead of us.
But I don't even know where to start.
Our first stop will be the mountains of Mistpeak. There are people there who would make great allies. They won't offer their allegiance easily, but they despise Logan. And if anyone can persuade them, it's a hero.
Very good. I will continue to become acquainted with this sanctuary. No doubt we will need to make full use of its facilities.
Right, all right then. Find Mistpeak on the map and let's see if that book's telling us the truth.
Now, that looks...
It worked! Oh, I'd forgotten how bloody cold it is up here. Come on. The people here call themselves dwellers. They're tough. They're loyal. And like I told you earlier, they hate Logan's guts. Yep. It may not look like much, but this is where the revolution begins. This is what Logan has reduced them to.
She's really good.
He's
honest.
taken control of
Her
these
name's
mountains
Sadie.
and started destroying its forests. I knew they'd have a hard time finding food, but I had no idea it was this bad. The man we need to convince is Sabine, a proud old sod, but a good man and a good leader. He won't give his allegiance easily, especially to a princess. Perhaps it's best if I speak to him alone first. You know, maybe you ought to find some new clothes while I talk to Sabine. Something slightly less regal. We don't need this kind of attention. I only have a little bit of gold, but it should be enough. And maybe you can spread what's left among the people. They need it more than we do.
Where can I find clothes?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find someone
You don't
willing
look
to
like
take that
rival
money
folk.
off you.
Maybe
Now,
you're more giving.
wish me good luck.
I've got to accept
Hello? Ah, hello. Now, included in the sanctuary is a dressing room. Step through, and I'll show you. There you are. You look just like a dweller. I hope this new outfit is as comfortable as your royal attire, though I suspect the chances of that are quite low. Now that you are properly attired, you should return to Sir Walter. It is time to meet this Sabine that we've heard so much about.
You've come from the city, from Bowerstone, haven't you?
That's more like it. The scruffy look suits you. I've spoken to Sabine, explained everything, and he's, well, I told you he'd take some convincing. Come on. It's nice to see Sabine hasn't mellowed with age. But anyway, I know the place he mentioned. Your father built the chamber under the Bright Wall Academy, Albion's greatest seat of learning. At least... It makes a nice change, doing something useful. Just show the old librarian your guild seal. He'll know what it means. I'll try to find out more about these...
I see you're... This... And a perfect opportunity to acquaint yourself with the fine, honest people
order
of this kingdom, far from the bustle of the city and the factory smoke.
Please leave
Of
before
course,
the
a
soldiers
less
suspect
charitable
you're
mind
gaining
would term
any
them
real
simpletons.
knowledge.
But I encourage you to shop in their stores, drink in their
Sweet
taverns, and
papyrus.
otherwise partake in
A
their
real
small
visitor.
town pleasure.
I'm afraid I was speaking the truth. King Logan has closed the academy. I'm little more than a custodian these days. By the holy bookmark! The Guild Seal! I haven't seen it since the old hero king last came here. Oh, then you are...
The princess. Yes.
Oh, my. Please, come this way. Your father told me that one day a challenger bearing the seal would come seeking entrance to the reliquary, but I never imagined it would happen in my lifetime. It was he who founded the academy, of course. I have often wondered how he would react to see it in its present state. Here we are. I can't tell you how many of our researchers and professors have studied this door, hoping to unlock its mechanism. But I knew there was only one thing that would ever open it.
Hello. This sanctuary contains an armory, within which there are some truly remarkable weapons, heroic weapons, which your father left for you. This way, please. Apparently... yes, the flip switch. Now, the way you activate these is by hitting them. Your new weapons will serve that purpose ably. Ah, so the weapons in question were all... Like the sword and hammer, these astonishing weapons evolve over... The rifle. Marvelous. No one's going to get close to you if you don't want them to. The pistol will remain here should you wish to use it instead. In the meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties are waiting to be unlocked.
You have done well. Now, step into the light. There is much you need to know.
Okay. What's up, everyone? Not a great start to the run. That's fine. Keep going.
Congratulations, hero. Touching the guild seal was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero could have done it. You have begun to learn what powers you possess, and there is still greater potential within you. But you have only taken the first step in your journey. Albion is crying out.
And Ashton, what's up?
And for someone to lead it, winning
We doing well?
for your cause will be hard.
Welcome to the stream.
Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make him pay for what he did.
This is not a matter of personal vengeance.
Fable 3 has a lot of flaws, but yeah, it's a pretty good game.
Is in great
Well,
danger.
pretty fun.
Open the music box. It will show you the truth.
I enjoy Fable 2 as a speedrun a little bit more, but I'm still having a lot of fun speedrunning this game in the end.
Still doubted the necessity
Kind
of a
of
revolution.
surprised, to be honest.
You have your answer. The kingdom will face its own annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
Gonna take magic level 1. Gold split, really? I think I really need to work on that segment, because I can save so much more time there. I'm sure I can save 10 more seconds. I feel like the very few part of the game I've been sloppy at optimizing, because there's not much you can do.
You made it.
I feel like if I would have done a little bit more level 2's AoEs near the end, it would have been slightly faster, to be honest.
If ever I can be of assistance, I will.
I'll work on that for next time.
I knew you would succeed, madam. You now have proof positive of your heroic status.
Bloody marvelous.
I believe Walter has
You'll be
made
glad
some
to know I
progress
have
with
some
the
information
mercenary
on the
problem.
mercenaries Sabine mentioned.
He is waiting for you
They're
outside
led by
the
a man
local
called
tavern.
Saker. He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits and cutthroats than the military. His men are holed up in a small fortress in the mountains, so it won't be easy to get in. But I have a plan. Come with me.
Hope you're here to buy. That's great. Thank you.
One of the mercenaries. A cold-blooded killer. His name's Clarence, but everybody calls him Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all day and generally making life unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't hard to get him completely pickled. These young thugs. Bloody lightweight, if you ask me. Anyway, take his clothes and you'll have a free pass into their camp. Just try not to think about what those stains might be. You're not likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town, though. In the meantime, I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have
Yeah, I
much
can
to
understand
spare
that. There's
here,
quite a bit to do in these games.
They'll just need a little convincing. Anyway,
I kind of want to
I'll
spend
see
some
you
time
in
at some
Saker
point.
and his mercenaries. It'll be your first taste of real battle.
I never actually for Fable 3. I never actually collected all the gargoyles and silver keys. No, that's something I could do at some point.
I've got the best stuff you ever seen.
You appear to have earned enough gold to purchase the rather repulsive items you require to complete your mercenary disguise. A most impressive feat for a member of the
Still a
royal
lot of
family.
stuff that I
Of course,
don't
should you have
really know
acquired
too much
a favor, you may continue working.
about Fable 3.
You've acquired a new suit. I would say it's the best mercenary uniform that money can buy, which is a bit ironic, really.
Yeah, it may be expensive.
Like Fable 2, I know that game on the back of my hand. Like I know pretty much everything you need to know about that game. But Fable 3, no. It's actually been the first time I played this game. Like I started to play this game a month ago, and the last time that I played this game before that was years back when.
Have you been up to much lately? Nah, me neither. I sometimes wish I'd joined.
So there's a lot of side quests and stuff in Fable 3 that I just don't remember at all.
Lightning strike technique. Does it hurt? No one can get past my defense.
Excuse me. Come in. That should work. That's not too bad.
Well, you ain't got much, but I guess I'll take it.
A lot of traffic. Ooh, wow. That was close.
Kill the Jimmy impersonator!
Alright, let's see what kind of pattern we get.
Jimmy was my mate!
Looks good. Yeah, let's go. Perfect luck. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna have to do AoEs. Yeah. Alright, that wasn't great. Got not great luck. Was not the greatest RNG right there.
You've won. This battle is yours.
I'll take it.
Kill me or let me live. It's your choice. And my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers.
Oh, you did hear that? The most one, yeah. I don't know. There's like very loud motorbikes that just went by. So I apologize about that. But yeah, Fable 3 you can play on PC, but it's really annoying setup. So I'm not doing that. I am not doing that.
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Defeating Seika has won over many of the people he terrorized. Word is already spreading of your victory.
Cool. It was mostly a gold split because I didn't mess up that one menu this time.
Your first victory in battle.
Mostly because of the time saved because of the menu more than anything else.
You're not dead. Sir Walter is still waiting. It's hard to believe that just a
Now
few
we're
days
coming
ago,
up to one of the biggest RNG point of the
It
speedrun.
would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwall, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement.
Ah, here she is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed, we have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Mistpeak of Seika and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it, you will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. An excellent way to gain followers is by help. You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region. By completing quests for those in need, you will prove your abilities and demonstrate your potential as a leader.
This is
You've a new suit in your wardrobe, a new... You...
The finest goods in Brightwall.
A reliable way to gather a few followers is by simply interacting with people.
The first beggar is here. That's good. Hey, the second beggar is here. That's good.
There's some geezer.
Sometimes some of the beggars are not gonna be here.
He's convinced he can bring them.
Oopsie daisy.
That's all of them. At last, the town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've got to lock them up again. This isn't right. They deserve to be free.
You're always on about the chicken.
Yes.
All right. We'll let
Great
them live.
breaking RNG
But
minute.
only if you swear
Yes.
never to let them out again.
All right. All right. We'll work this out.
I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. But if I killed them, I would just make them martyrs. Oh, I just don't know about...
Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. That's not a good start. That's awful.
Come on, people.
Kid,
Where did you come from? Where did you come
take my money.
I'd go up to the castle right now and kill you.
It's all Logan's fault. I haven't eaten for days.
I can't sleep at night.
This is
I'm so hungry. I've got to eat something soon. This is so...
If we don't get some food soon, it's all over.
That's wonderful. Where did you come from? Did you bring anything? I feel so weak.
Aw,
Thank you.
Please, we're starving.
That's grand.
Thanks.
Excellent.
If I ever get hold of that Logan, I'll...
Okay, this is
really
looking
help
good.
us. There's no food. None at all.
Hopefully there's one more guy after this one.
Thank you.
You think Sabine's got a plan to get us out
Yes,
of this
okay.
Well done. You have gathered quite an
Oh,
impressive
I had it.
following in
Okay.
Brightwall.
I
This
got
should-
baited.
Well-
Okay, well, that went pretty well. Okay.
I believe Samuel awaits you at the town gates to express that very sentiment.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town.
Did have a
For too long,
unfortunate
our mountain neighbors suffered in
brain
silence.
fart
And now,
for
we extend a helping hand.
for accepting
But
the
this effort
chicken chaser
would not have
quest.
been possible
So I
without
lost
the courage and
probably 2 or 3
determination
seconds
of
there,
one woman,
but everything else was
daughter
pretty
of
well.
the old hero
Everything
Fable.
was good.
From this day, we shall know
Everything
you
went
as
well. Besides that,
the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I will.
Very, very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day. Not just as our hero, but as our queen.
You have done a wonderful...
alright, now we skip cutscene, mash A and B, and then road of rule. Nice. Okay, I'm curious to know how the split is going to be. Hey, what's up? Oh. Forget that.
You have made an important ally today.
Hey, what's up? Lee Digitesi. It's weird for me to pronounce that name because French reasons, but hey, what's up, man? Female, as far as I know, female over male is not faster. What kind of... Damn, okay, wow. That's pretty good. I could have been 2 seconds faster if I didn't brain fart. Fine. Whoopsie daisy. Actually, don't know. The only reason I selected female is just because I'm used to it and I didn't like the voice actor of the prince. That's... Although I would be curious to know why Hotshot thinks faster. But as far as I could personally tell, there wasn't a difference. As far as I was aware. Just because the way the cutscenes in this game are made.
Just a damp, murky void in the middle of nowhere. Now people queue up to get dangled.
Because like the animation themselves are always the same. Even though sometimes there's a few words that are different, it doesn't really matter because it's just like dialogue slapped into animations. And the animations are always the same. As far as I could tell.
Most of the people here will be heading straight to Bowerstone. But we're going to take a little detour first. Just to something wrong.
It's about to move.
There's actually exactly the same thing happening in Fable 2. Which is why, like, Fable 2,
we have to get down there.
The language is not faster, it's the same. Although, in Fable 2, if you're doing glitchless, the female character is faster. Or, like, not necessarily more faster, but more reliable, anyway.
See if there's any survivors.
Because you want to buy some clothes. When you're a female in Fable 2, you don't have the cross-dressing stat. The female can equip any male or female equipment to increase attractiveness stat, which was something that you need in the Fable 2 glitchless route.
Looks like the only way. All right. I can do this.
Yeah. There's a few words in French in like Fable 3 that are said faster, but what I tested personally, I timed all the cutscene in the first 40 minutes of this game, and everything is tied up. Like every cutscene in French versus English are exactly the same length. So it's not faster. But yeah, if you're playing glitchless in Fable 2, you definitely want to play as a female for the clothes you want to buy. Because there's a shopkeeper where you buy some clothes. The clothes that the shopkeeper has is random. And you want to be able to buy some male equipment if the female equipment is not available. Because it's gonna do the same exact thing. It's gonna have the same exact purpose that you want. You just want to increase your attractiveness stat. And when you're more attractive, you're getting better prices when shopping. So you can buy a lot more stuff. So you're essentially buying some stuff for a very, very cheap price, and then you're selling back these items later on to another shopkeeper for a bunch of gold. God. Oh my god, this is awful. Beep boop, beep boop. Beep boop.
Sod's blocking our way. We'll have to get behind it somehow. Days like this, there has to be some other way of getting further.
Right. Let's see how this is gonna go.
Almost like that was going to happen.
So we're going to open this fight with level 2 AoEs for the small guys. And I hope they run into us. This is not a great start. Especially since Walter just knocked one of them away.
That'll have them scurrying to their holes.
Barely out of reach, that sucks.
Ooh, it's gone.
Gonna...
No matter how much you hit them,
Very
they
bad
never
luck.
seem to get any... Excellent hit. No getting up from that.
More. That's not gonna work. That might work.
Wonderful stuff.
Oh no. Please. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that segment. Was still pretty good. Hey, what's up, Deficit, my man? Doing well, thanks for the good luck.
You have overcome an important test. A good leader must always be ready to face the unknown and to seek new paths. Your defeat
Hey, what's up as well, Queen Sarah?
will be told.
Hope you guys are doing well. Fine Friday.
Please return to the sanctuary and I can pass them. Hello there, the gauntlets. Now, each gauntlet is capable of casting a particular type.
Right, only lost 3 seconds. That's alright. Pretty good. It is pretty good.
I don't think you're going to find a way round this time. But I've got some magic of my own. Watch and learn. Boo!
Boo! Oh wow, nice camera game. Nice one. Alright, by the way, a fun fact, interesting, weird trick, sort of, that I'm not sure if it saves times or not. If you keep holding forward and run during this loading screen, you're gonna get to keep your full speed in this section.
Smell the
Because usually what happens here is you're forced into a slow speed until you reach the like the fort, the castle. But if you keep holding forward and run throughout the loading screen, you get to keep the your full speed. So you're getting to the castle way faster. But Walter is not necessarily walking faster, sort of. You'll see in a minute what I mean. So doing that might save a few seconds, but not as big as it would be if our character would be the trigger for this. Would be faster, but I can see Walter is kind of walking fast, sort of, but he's kind of drunk a little bit.
Cease your movement. Be you men or be you hollow men?
Have you gone daft, boy? Open up the doors.
Walter, is that you?
The very same. Now, are you going to let us in or what?
Right, yes, of course. Open the gate! Tell Major Swift Walter's here! Welcome, Sir Walter.
Sir.
There he is. The one and only. Major Swift.
Oh, Walter! What the blazes are you doing here?
We came looking for you. I have a proposition.
You came all this way to proposition us. And I thought you were here to save us from the legions of the damned.
Ben Finn. It's good to see you. I take it the legends about this place are true then.
I'll say. You've never seen so many hollow men in one place. We've been stationed here for weeks, trying to eradicate them. Mainly, it's us getting eradicated. We lost some good men last night, including Lieutenant Simmons here. And the buggers will be back tonight.
Logan just loves to send you on the best assignments, doesn't he? That's part of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Is this...
The princess. Yes. I'll explain. But just treat her like any other pair of hands for now.
One of my father's like special recipe, like he always done this like
Meet me on the wall when you're ready.
pretty much like once every week when I was younger, but he would do like banana biscuit, like biscuit based with like
talk to the men.
Banana.
It never hurts to know who's got your back.
So great. Been a while since I've
You're paying top gold.
seen one of those, but
it's worth every ounce of gold.
it's always been one of my favorite things.
But it's worth every ounce of gold.
Favorite biscuit to eat.
Always look out for things.
Finally left the old castle behind,
Yeah, banana bread too. My dad would usually just always did biscuit, which is similar. I'm guessing.
I don't suppose you've ever used a mortar before? There's nothing to it. There's always a slight chance of maiming, of course, but I'm sure you'll pick it up. First, I'd like you to meet Private Jammy. He'll be your loader.
Pleasure to meet you. There's true what they say about me, you know. Jammiest soldier in Albion. 724 wounds and still standing.
Don't worry, you'll get used to him. After a while, he's hardly revolting at all. Right, Jammy, it's time to show her the ropes.
Yes, sir. Right then. My life's going to be in your hands, so let's make sure you know what you're doing, okay? Go on, grab the mortar and we'll do some practice shots. Right, let's see what you've got.
I think I got it.
Got a scarecrow over there. Ah! Boosh! Oh, goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. That was bloody brilliant.
All right.
All right, Jammy, don't get too excited. You know what happens when you do. Let's just take care of the last one.
Do not panic, viewers.
Thank God.
I'm about to go AFK for a while. B-Run is not dead. I'm not I'm not having some kind of emergency and I have to leave, the speedrun's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be back in 2.5 minutes and we'll keep going with the speedrun. Because this is a auto-scroller. Enjoy Jamie getting shot in the head. Yes. I'll be right back.
Oh, you got him! You got him! Oh! I'm turning into a comet here! Ah! That's wound number... Oh! Oh, I've lost count! Look at him go! Way! Yes! You can get more than one with a shot though, come on! Whew. Went off with a bang, that one! Yes! You can get more than one with a shot though, come on! Ow! Ha! In your face, I'm still here! Whew. Went off with a bang, that one! Look at him go! Way! Oh, you got him! You got him!
Alright, so I'm back. The game should proceed shortly, in a few seconds. So this section is around 3 minutes. So you have to wait like 3 minutes. Like the games is gonna proceed after around 2. Then we have this section of the game where this section is kind of on a timer, sort of. So doesn't matter too much what I'm doing at the moment. Even if I'm slow killing these at the moment, I'm not gonna lose time. But I do want to kill a few of these to activate a few triggers. So once Walter said they're going through the windows, it means that these guys are spawning in. So these guys are spawning in once you kill enough of them. So I'm gonna kill the ones that are spawning in this... What? Oh, Jammy. Okay. So I'm gonna kill a few more elements. This... Okay, they're coming from everywhere, which means the last trigger is activated, so they're gonna spawn from here. Now, at some point in this fight, the Holomens are gonna stop spawning. So as soon as I notice that they stop spawning, I need to kill the remaining Holomens as fast as possible. So it's kind of on a timer. It's on a timer, sort of. It's just that when the game decides that they can't no longer spawn, it's gonna be go time. So it really doesn't matter how fast you're killing them for the moment. But, oh, this might be it. Okay, so it's go time. Come on, run. Okay, this guy coming in, perfect. I think I'm gonna do level 5. Might as well do a level 5. Oh no, wait, level 5 is... Never mind. The fight takes way too long for the moment. Okay, that was alright. That was not bad.
Lieutenant Simmons, I specifically instructed you to remain buried.
Oh, doesn't anyone follow orders anymore?
Phase 1 of this fight is the sort of quote-unquote trickiest wave. Phase. Oh. What the fuck? Are you kidding? Hello? Thanks. Wow. Nice game. Oh, that sucks. Oh, wait, actually, this is brilliant. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Let's go. Okay, well, I lost a little bit of time because... Sort of, but okay, that makes up for it. Wow, okay. Sure. Why not? Why not? Okay, this one is a little bit scary. I'm a little bit too... far in. Okay, that worked out. Alright, cool. Nice. Let's go. So I sort of lost time at first because
your father wasn't the last.
His AI kind of derped and he didn't went after me.
Oh, really? We did.
But I managed to back it up with the level 5 target, which the first waves usually you never get an instant kill like that because the Holomeds are usually always in front of him first, so it's impossible to get a good shot. So usually the reliable strategy is a AoE level 5 first and then target level 4 twice, take it down. You're doing an AoE level 5, then activating time stop to allow yourself a consistent matter to level 4 target twice.
Shoved aside, and these new soldiers Logan's been gathering, they don't care about this land or its people.
Yeah, and I bet they get paid more.
Walter has absolute faith in you. And after seeing you in action, so do I. All I ask is that you make a soldier's oath. Let your armies protect the people instead of oppressing them. Bring honor back to this uniform.
Yeah, and don't forget the pay rise.
Shut up, Ben.
I promise.
This has been a momentous day. With the support of Major Swift and his soldiers, the revolution grows in strength, and you move one step closer to becoming the leader this kingdom needs.
Damn, okay. Well, gosh darn.
Then it's settled. We're heading back to Bowerstone now. There are some people there I'm hoping will...
Shit.
You when we're ready. We've descended into the chasms of the Netherworld, stared death in the face, and waded through things so foul I'd rather not think about them. But this is where it gets really ugly. And buried somewhere beneath it all are the people Logan has left behind.
Not getting trolled by water this time, that's great.
You won't see too many kids running around.
Ah!
You were blessed.
Right, not getting trolled by water at all.
That's why we're here. That's why Albion needs you.
Oh, shh.
I really love how much time we're spending in caves and sewers these days. No, really. I had this whole plan, you see. But well, we ended up leaving the castle earlier than I thought.
I heard. Pity. Your messages were always useful.
I can offer you something better. Paige, I'd like you to meet.
I know who she is. I thought you'd know better than to bring the princess here.
She's not just a princess. She's a hero.
Great. Give her a medal.
No. I mean she's a hero. Like her father.
Really? It doesn't change anything. Your brother is the reason we live underground. He's the reason we fight. How do we know she's any better?
Well, let her prove it.
It's not just me she needs to convince. The people of this city need someone they can believe in. Prove to them that they should follow you, then we'll talk. For now, I have work to do.
Looks like you have work to do too. You have a whole city to inspire.
Right. Don't forget to grab magic level 3.
Today you have met the true voice of the people of the city. It is imperative that you win Paige and her resistance movement to your cause. And just as important that you prove to Bowerstone that you can be its rightful ruler.
It would seem your heroism has to... Unless I'm May I suggest that you return to the sanctuary and inspect the map? There appear to be numerous opportunities available.
I'm sure you'll be satisfied. You won't regret that.
Almost did it again. Cursor. Don't mash start, just walk slowly.
Ah, hello.
Nice. Okay, nice. Not bad. It was pretty good, actually. Let's oh, split. Damn, okay. A little bit late split by a second, but
Well, I am at a loss. You have
so I would say that one of the reasons I save that much time is I've been taking the like eating pies. I've been playing like eating pies a lot more aggressive than I used to. So that did help a lot with the time.
At least that way, things look pretty.
And I didn't miss any warps this time too, and the clip went perfectly fine, so... That didn't went fine though. The trigger! Where's the trigger, my dude? Where's my trigger? Ah! Game didn't give me the trigger. Now it's gonna be restoration.
Please allow me to introduce...
Mind the flames. They're... Oh, brilliant. Oh.
Am I gonna get trolled again? Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. The game cooperates. Nice. The game cooperate. Yay! Awesome.
You actually did it. Wow. You're quite the wicked one, aren't you? Well, beyond here lies an ancient temple of evil. I'm working out how to get in there at the moment. Shouldn't take me too long. Come back soon. Thanks for the murder.
If I may say so, madam.
Alright, delay, a little bit of delay. Start. Perfect. Got it.
Aha! Rebel Princess. I'm on my way to the cup.
I'm telling you, I downed 3 hollow men with 1 shot. It's true.
I've never trusted a soldier in my life. I'm not going to start now.
Will you tell her, Walter?
Hey, I'm not getting involved.
Look, there she is. Ask her yourself.
Oh, give it a rest.
Fine. I'll just stand here quietly then, shall I?
You know, for a princess, you're a pretty decent person. People out there are starting to believe in you.
I knew you two would get along in the end.
Thank you for taking an interest in my social life, but we have even bigger problems now.
Riva.
He's been bleeding the city dry for years now, but it's never been this bad. We decided it was time to hit back.
A small group of fighters managed to get into his mansion, but they never made it out.
I believe they're alive. You're going to help me find them.
Riva hosts some sort of fancy secret society party every week. We don't know what goes on, but we do know what the guests look like. It's the perfect chance to sneak in.
Here, you'll have to wear this.
Great. Where's my costume? What, I still can't come? What, even after the 3 hollow men story? Honestly, this is as bad as the army.
Now everyone out. I have a party to dress for.
I'll stay and make sure no one spies on me.
Everyone out.
You know, I'm starting to have serious doubts about our relationship.
That really does suit you. Brings out the color in your eyes.
Alright. I was surprised I'm getting this many gold split. Wow.
Bit late, aren't you? You've missed half the rituals and all the drinking. All we've got left is fizzy pop.
We apologize.
Oh yeah, well, just give me the password and we'll forget all about it, all right?
The password?
No, I'm just pulling your leg. Come on in. Master Reeve will be happy to have a few more conscious people around for the final ceremony. I wasn't kidding about the fizzy pop, though. These lightweights drank the lot. There's probably some cooking sherry left in the kitchen if you're desperate. Nah, don't blame you. Never touched the stuff myself, well, except in the mornings. I can sort you out a nice orgy later on, should the mood take you. What do you say?
Just keep walking, you strange little man.
Of course, you'll have to pardon me, miss. I do have a habit of spouting the odd vulgarity. Master Weaver has often brought out his whip to rectify that very flaw in my character.
I might have lost time.
It's just this way. Oh, you'll have such fun. Not drinks and orgies fun, you know, but it'll be a real
I may just have lost.
Sure.
Second.
Now, there are some ground rules. Master Reaver insists that nobody carries weapons
Cutscene luck.
into the ballroom. There have been some accidents.
I'm afraid I need to keep mine. I'm here to find some friends.
Oh, you're the brave noble rebels.
Brave noble rebels.
Say so. I'm an oppressed proletarian myself, you know. We're practically comrades. If you just go through these doors, you can sneak past the party and rescue your fellow revolutionaries.
Oh, door, please. Now I definitely lost time.
The Wheel of Misfortune. It's rather simple. I spin, you die, we watch. Really, it's a riot. Why, no less than the most unsightly, most obnoxious creatures ever to contaminate this world. Super.
Oh, they're not moving. And this one missed. Cool. Cool video game. Good start.
That hob is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is deceased. He is no more. He has shut off this mortal coil. That hob doesn't know what day it is. Then again, it probably never did.
Kind of a sloppy start. Fine.
The little critter got a one in there.
Good, that was going to happen.
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size? I don't know about you, but I find hobs rather sexy. I like a big mouth. In fact, I think I have a big mouth.
I wounded one.
Dear me! I hope there are no miners in the audience. Oh, that hob's going to be stiff in the morning. Well, stiffer than usual.
These ugly things are tougher than they look.
It died doing what it loved. Entertaining rich people. You can say what you like about hobs, but you can't dispute their dress sense. So bold, so original, so fashion-forward.
I don't know. That was kind of a weird round.
Sorry for those repugnant beasts. Then one shrugs and waits for the next piece of carnage.
Didn't quite get the pattern I wanted.
Reaver's worse than I thought. What kind of mind dreams up something like this?
Like the tales of my greatest conquests, the wheel simply demands to be spun. What delicious fate will it deliver this time? Ah, it's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen, so hallowed and yet so hollow.
Come on. The sooner we make our way through this sick game, the sooner we'll get our chance to kill Reaver.
Let the tearing of limbs commence! Chop, chop.
Chop, chop. She didn't move.
He's gone down
Didn't
like
pass my grade at all.
Undead spuds. That corpse is taking one hell of a beating.
Cool. Very good.
It's a Hollow Man massacre. We've been advised not to call them zombies. The Hollow Man Anti-Defamation League is getting stronger all the time. Oh, what a shame! Cut down in the prime of death. Ah, the satisfying sound of a corpse being thoroughly thrashed. Don't you love it?
Oh, I'm dead! What the fuck? Okay. Charge? God damn it.
I'm terribly sorry. It won't happen again.
No!
Not a bad strike for someone afflicted with such rampant rigor mortis.
No.
What a heartbreaking performance. The poetry of life and death was
Oh, this run's probably dead.
and you had to spoil it all by not dying.
That's crazy, I never... What?
I'd read about
Nice camera game.
I'm not sure I ever believed in them. This better end soon.
Probably lost all my lead.
Let your exquisite circumference regale us with violent thrills. Ah, yes. I paid these bloodthirsty mercenaries out of my own pocket.
And the Hollow Man round is the free one too.
But still, they'd better not disappoint.
It's the supposed to be the most consistent one of them all.
Mercenaries. Finally, something I know how to fight.
Meanwhile, we have now this shitty round to
They
do.
do have a way with swords. Away we go!
I can't believe, like, of all things, the Hollow Man round is gonna kill my run.
Well, at least he is.
I can't believe I'm losing a speedrun to the Hollow Man round.
Come on,
Of all
honestly.
things.
Today's mercenaries are just in it for the money. Oh dear, give me a moment. It feels like a death in the family. Okay, next one. Oh, he should have.
Wow, nice Inferno miss, dude.
You're rubbish.
Nice Inferno miss. And
The life of a
no, he didn't
mercenary
come
is a short and brutish one. It was his first day as well. A remarkable hit, which is why I remarked upon it. It's alright, folks. We'll send
Okay,
this payment
that looks
to you
decent.
now, won't we, Reaver? Well, that's one way to
Nice.
earn your wages.
We have to get out of this place. Who knows how many people will kill before Weaver hired them. You make me sick!
Fight back, you wimps!
okay.
As it happens, I was bending the truth about having paid them. was strictly a no-kill, no-deal arrangement, so you saved me a small fortune. Bravo!
I've seen terrible things in my time, but never so much death. Reaver's gonna pay for this. Enough games, Reaver!
Oh, but they're such fun, and my guests do so enjoy fun. Time for another spin. Oh, now, this is a very special round. Wait till you see what treasures I have in store for you next.
What now? We can't keep fighting forever.
I met these delightful creatures in a rather inhospitable land, far from the turgid green of Albion. I do love to bring two cultures together and see which one dies first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Furies!
Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's all right, and I think she's a she. It's so hard to tell.
I'm getting enough target practice.
She could not pirouette away in time. How tragic. Oh, the Sand Fury couldn't get out of the way in time. It should be a crime to kill such a graceful creature. Somebody please arrest that rebel. You're
Perfect.
just making them more angry,
Go.
you know.
Yeah. They would die. Come on. No. Okay, that's still pretty good. Whatever.
Jokes for the recently bereaved.
Maybe I should have went for AoE. It would do enough damage, but
Wasn't that utterly enthralling? Of course, you should be ashamed of yourselves, treating foreign visitors in such an unsociable manner. Oh, well.
I've really had enough of this.
You holier.
We have. What are they? They can feel pain.
You know, I do believe that you might survive this after all. How wonderfully unexpected.
Gonna go for a level 6, I guess.
How does it feel to be torn apart by bourgeois balverines, huh?
Kind of worked out. Yes. Again.
You do handle yourself rather well. My suspicions about your true
I'm gonna have to go
nature
for AoE
seem
here.
to be correct. Rip them to shreds! But remember, this makes us even. I hope you're finding them amusing to fight.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want
Cool.
you to get bored.
I mean, besides the Holoman round, thing was pretty good.
I never thought I'd side with royal blood, but you're nothing like your brother. The Bowerstone resistance will follow you without question. So long as you promise to change things when you take the throne. Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
I promise.
We should get back. We've got a revolution to plan.
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance. But you still have much to do before you can take Albion's throne.
Alright, goodbye, awesome run. You will be missed. Been great knowing you. Yikes. So yeah, that all-in round cost me 30 seconds. Plus 30 seconds to the all-in round.
The speech will commence shortly. All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message. The speech will commence shortly.
This is never good.
You should find out what it's about. I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay underground. We'll see you at the base when it's over, all right?
I've been trained by...
Yes, traitors walk amongst us.
got a chance.
Traitors plot.
I have to be careful on that cutscene to not skip it too early. Or not try to skip it too early, otherwise the game can get like a weird bug. Oh, nice! Nice RNG. Nice game, thank you. Was supposed to be a D-pad map prompt there, but it didn't appear. Yeah. Hooray, losing more time for no reason. RNG map prompt. Awesome. In any case, this split, I last run on Wednesday. The run died on the upcoming segment.
Ben told us what happened.
The run might just
Swift
die
was a
again
good
here.
Friend. He died like a true soldier.
A true soldier? Let's not pretend there was anything noble about the way he died. He was tortured, humiliated, and murdered.
And he didn't give Logan anything, or we'd be dead now. I called that noble.
It was just a matter of time before Logan did this. Before he decided to hunt us down. We have to fight back.
We're still not ready, though. We need more allies, and thanks to Swift's efforts, we know exactly where to look.
Before he was executed, the Major managed to send us a message.
A soldier still loyal to the old guard brought it to me, at great risk to his life.
What does it say?
Well, this is Swifty we're talking about, so it's rather straightforward. You will find allies in Aurora.
I still don't understand how anyone there could help us. Aurora is a dead land. There's nothing there.
Or at least, that's what we've been told. It's still the only lead we have, anyway.
Can we get on with the plan? I have an overwhelming urge to shoot someone.
First thing, we'll need a ship. You and Ben will get hold of one, while Paige and I make sure the rest of the fleet doesn't follow.
You'll need to go via the back alleys, and they'll be crawling with soldiers.
Not a problem. I know my way around the place. I'll meet you at the back of the sewers. We're gonna show Logan just what traitors can do.
Go on. My men are putting together the materials we'll need. It should be quite a display.
Aurora is a distant place. It could be a while before we return. If there's things you need to do, now's the time.
You know, Swift taught me almost everything I know about being a soldier. Let's show these bastards how it's done. We need to get to the far end of the dock, so probably best not to shoot until we have to. Come on. Leave the talking to me. I have an idea.
Stop. Only Royal Guard allowed.
Oh, I know, but can I just say, wow, you look so stylish, you know, with the helmets and everything, and me and my friend were wondering if we could join you, because, I mean, you just make us ordinary soldiers feel so inadequate.
Leave.
Oh, come on. Don't you have any leaflets or application forms we could take with us? If we could just get inside and get your autographs. We are huge fans.
Leave, or we will be forced to terminate you.
See? Even their vocabulary is stylish. Okay, I admit it. I didn't really have an idea. Be careful with those barrels. They're full of gun. We'll have to cut through the wall. Careful. This place is crawling with the sods. Get ready. You cannot defeat us. Be careful with those barrels. They're full of gun. Just round the corner. Wow! That should keep them bastards occupied. Come on, the way to the ship should be clear. Oh, maybe not.
She's using sorcery. Destroy her quickly.
An excellent Walter, what kept you?
We have to hurry. They're going to be following us after all.
What about Paige?
She's staying behind. Someone needs to organize things here. Now, come on.
Damn, was my PB that good on that section? Damn. Felt like it was pretty alright. Jeez. Gonna have to watch again what I did. I did try a slightly new strategy to make sure the guy that was far away would die. But still, 7 seconds. More like 12.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Oh, alright.
Ben's not here.
Looks like we didn't all make it. I only hope... Well, maybe he washed up
If I don't get a good
else.
split
I'm
here,
sure that's it.
I'm not gonna finish this.
Anyway, the only way forward seems to be through a rather ominous cave. Before we go any further, I'd just like to say one thing. Balls! Hello?
Big ball.
Sounds like the dog's found something. Well, you never know. It might be a luxury inn. Oh, bats. He found bats. Good work, boy. Bats are exactly what we needed right now. What do you think happened to Ben? He's a strong swimmer. Probably reached a sandy beach somewhere. Palm trees, beautiful women, coconut cocktails, jammy bastard. What the hopping hobs is that? It must be protecting something. Like the way out, most likely.
Big stinky balls.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We haven't got this far, haven't got this many people behind us to end up dying in some forsaken, far-off hole in the ground. Well, wherever we are, we're not the only ones who got stuck in this damn place. Not the most encouraging sight in the world, is it? Still, they might have something useful on them. Why don't you check the second lot over there?
I found something. A note. It speaks to us still. Darkness incarnate. We know now we can never escape it.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Oh, now that I think about it, yeah, I did lose a good amount of time because the warp prompt.
Most of the pages have disintegrated, but well,
There was some time lost because of that.
Plenty of weird symbols. It's mostly gobbledygook anyway. I mean, listen to this nonsense. Luminous spirits of the sands impart daybreak.
Pretty surprised that at this split is so hard to keep up with, and the fact that I pretty much lost the run because of the Hall Underground vaultings. Quite disappointing.
It does look somewhat dark. You know how I said it looked somewhat dark? Well, I'd like to amend that statement. We're looking into utter, total, complete darkness. Oh, no, that's better.
It does
What
push
do you
it.
think this place is?
I have no idea.
Temple of some sort? What could anyone possibly worship in here? No, we're not going any further this way. Looks like a bridge. Is that the mechanism to raise it on the other side? Isn't that handy? One of us will have to get across to use it. There must be some other way to get there. Here we go. You should be able to make it to the other side from here. Okay, be careful now. That thing's probably pretty stiff, and we don't want to make any more noise. Quiet as stealthy mice, the adventures forged on ahead. I know I have a tendency to be slightly paranoid, but didn't that sound like something friendly to you? Now, where have you seen that before? Stand back. Walter the Scholar will deal with this. With an increasing sense of trepidation, admittedly. Luminous spirits of the sands. Inhale the restless gloaming. Whoa! There you go. What did I say? I have a knack for gibberish. Do ever get the feeling somebody's playing games with us?
All the time.
Let's just be thankful and get through this place as quickly as we can.
The light you bring will die. The light inside you will die. All that you are will die.
Who's there? Show yourself. Oh, this isn't good.
The children are here to play.
What are they? Keep fighting.
Watch your face turn to blood. Be corrosive. You're tainted. The stain will never wash out. The sun will never shine upon you again. Tainted, broken little toys.
It's all right. We're all right. We just have to keep going, that's all. We're all right. More of those things! Come on, Walter. Just hold it together. Damn this book and whoever wrote it. The bastards. Why didn't they tell us what was down here? Darkness incarnate. Like we're supposed to know what that means. It won't stop. It won't stop till it kills us. Wait. I think we must be close to an exit. There's a cold breeze. Can you feel it? There's that sound again. It's almost like... No! Not the light, not the bloody light!
We are coming. We will devour your kingdom. There will be no bodies. There will be only darkness. The children command it.
They're everywhere. Get ready!
You bring the light, but it betrays you. It knows you're not worthy of its toxic gleam.
He's gone. The bastard's dead and gone. We're getting out of here. I'm sorry. I lost my head back there, I know. I've never liked dark caves, but this... It's as if someone took my worst nightmare and made it real. But it's gone now. It's gone! And we're going to be fine. Look Looks like the only way is down. You all right down there?
Yes. It isn't far down.
Right, here I come then. 3, 2, 1.
Water!
You let him die. You let us take him. But you're glad, are you not? You wished him pain. A great wave of darkness will cover your land. They will come for your king, but you too wish for the sight on the throne. You tell your travels, your burdens, the cries of the helpless, the cries of your dead. You too will be swallowed. What happens to this piece of flesh when darkness touches its soul? Eyes are gone forever. We have waited centuries for.
I don't know.
You see now the future that awaits you.
I feel like I got a delay there.
People you want to save. People you want to control.
I don't know if I'm gonna finish this run. Hello?
They are still so hungry. So.
I guess I'll play up to Power Stone. I'll decide then. Because I might just lose the run on Power Stone anyway. Well. Sucks ass. This is garbage.
They have bodies now. Bodies can tear you asunder. Your brought hurt. The children are angry.
No, I got it. Cool. Oh, that's gonna kill me. But I gotta slow down. Oh my god. Awful.
The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us. And all that is fresh and light shall die. This land is ours. Darkness shall spread across the world.
That thing. It blinded me. I can't see.
It's okay, Walter. I'm here.
We have to get out. Quickly. It's still out there. We need to leave. You can hear it too, can't you? It is there. I'm not mad. I can't see anything. Take me to the light, please. Are we out? Did we get away?
Yes. We're safe now.
What can you see?
A desert.
I can feel the heat and the sand. But whatever that thing did to me, it's like it sucked all the light from inside me. I still can't see anything. Just don't let go.
Careful. There's steps up ahead.
All right. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know how far I can go. Are there no signs of civilization?
There's something in the distance. It looks like an enormous statue.
How far?
It's going to take us a few hours.
No, stop. I can't do this.
Of course you can. Come on.
I'm too weak. You have to leave me. Listen to me. I can't see. I can barely stand. I won't just slow you down. I'll get you killed. You have to go on without me. Don't...
All right. But I'll come back for you. I promise. I'll get help.
Good. You'll do fine on your own. You'll do me proud. Now, go.
To be fair, if he would have walked with Walker all the way there, maybe it could have taken like an hour. To be fair, it is very slow walking with Walker. To be fair,
I can't see.
I'll give this one to the video game, I guess.
He's calling for you while the children spread out. You try to run away, but you are made of sand. You are falling apart.
Run away.
He would have done anything for you. Now he screams alone. He curses you. Not even in death will he forgive you.
Not even in death, yeah. Not even in death, yeah.
Are you blind? Are you blind yet? There's nothing left. You're gone. All gone.
Can you help them?
The young one will be fine. She is strong. We need to tend to the older one at once.
Hang in there, Walter. It's so good to see you. When I was fished out of the local port and Walter and you weren't there, well, I thought it was all over. Then I realised I was being an arse, and I worked my charms to get a search party out for you. Not that Caelan here needed much persuading.
We are accustomed to misfortune. Now it is time you saw our city.
Welcome to Aurora, the city of nightmares.
The Crawler did this. The being you fought in the desert caves. It appeared 5 years ago, bringing darkness and death. The few of us who still live have known nothing but fear.
Nice camera game. Alright. I didn't even know why I played up to this point. I already know I'm gonna be in the red.
Even with someone like you by our side, then Finn.
I already know that I don't want to finish this. I don't.
You are not the first, say
yes.
We have not had
Please.
much fortune with outsiders.
Walk down to our streets.
But
See
as
for
you
yourself.
can see, fortune deserted us long.
I'm already in the mood of not finishing the run, even if
I'll check up on
there was a chance of being.
Everybody else seems to be hiding.
Because yes, there's still a chance to PB, but I'm gonna like peep by like 10 seconds. But I'm gonna have to play the last hour of this game to do that.
I'm sorry.
You may read them
Not worth it.
memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways, wherever a memory will allow itself to live on.
Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the...
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
And the camera screwed me again. That's amazing. I got wrecked by the camera once again.
But you will be the stronger for it. With Caelan and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother.
Nice one.
It is time for you
Nice
all
one.
to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
Wait, does it mean I'm not actually doing the speedrun? I just stole the speedrun from Lord of the Stint. Why have I only lost 3 seconds? I'll play the next.
Well,
and I'll play the next
find the army
split,
we were
I guess.
hoping for, and I feel about 100 years older.
If I
than
get bad
anyone
luck
else,
on
but we're
the
finally
next
ready.
split,
You've surpassed every
I'm gonna
hope
stop.
we had for you. You're the queen Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle. You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
What a cheater, this DarkLightBoco. SMH. Big SMH. What is wrong with this camera, man? Come on. Game keep facing me the wrong direction. Ouch.
The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now. Deal stuff. Get in there. Take the fight into the city.
Into the city. Oh, that was close. Ouch. Hey, what's up, R-Bar? Thank you. Thank you. Hope you're doing well.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had? Sabine, you almost...
I may or may not finish this run, depending on how this split's gonna go. This run's been a little bit disappointing. I had a lot of potential, but yeah, just got a lot of bad luck. Things didn't quite work out.
Did you think it'd be easy to hit? The king wants your head on a plate.
That was close. Right. Yeah, this segment is pretty short, all things considered.
Come on, Paige, where are you?
Where is Paige, actually?
Paige.
Wait, where is everyone?
Oh, about bloody time.
What? Well, rip.
My men are taking care of these but I couldn't leave her out here alone.
That deserves a round of applause. Elite soldiers, my
Yeah, I'm probably losing a bunch of time.
Stay alert. There'll be
This
more
is
coming.
probably
We
GG.
have to find a way past
That's
this
this
gate.
gate.
Always with the damn gates.
I know.
What we need are explosives. But I
Oh,
used mine up on the way
we'll
here.
find out in a
If
second.
only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old
We
man
will
who
find
was
out
blowing
in a
this-
second. Yeah. I never had this situation before,
Order. Let the whole
where
city
Paige wasn't
go
even
under.
here.
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first
They did
place?
start talking anyway, But there was also a little bit of delay between the dialogues, which sometimes they can be much faster.
We'll hold them off.
Second.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done. Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
Gonna be... And... I really don't want to finish. Because I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna play the last hour of this game. I'm just gonna lose the run on some bullshit.
There she is.
On the last minute of the
Queen
game.
Albion. You've made it.
I'm
Just like I always
I'm
do.
either only gonna PB by 5 seconds,
Doesn't
or
get
I'm
any
gonna
easier, though.
lose the run
You
by
have a
10
country
seconds.
to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aid.
Because the only
Someone
difficult section remaining is the last 3 minutes of the run.
Hobson's the name,
Which
Your
is
Majesty.
most likely
May I
the
say
hardest
what an
part of the speedrun
extraordinary
too.
honor it is to serve you.
Get a good time.
I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to...
Like I can save sometimes on the Nigel split. I can probably save 20 seconds if I have a perfect section. I will most likely lose time on this split because it was very, very good. My PB. So I'm gonna be even after the Desert Star split, most likely.
Of course. The very first
Then if I get a good section, I'm gonna gain 20
Among
seconds.
my other qualities, I am well versed
And then we're gonna get to here at the end of the game. Gonna get messed up by the game, and I'm just gonna lose the speedrun anyway.
Queen is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments. I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
Alright, you know what? I'll keep going anyway. I'll consider this as practice, I guess.
All stand to attention for
Oh yeah,
Queen
even if I
Albion.
PB, it's gonna be pretty pointless. Because it's gonna be such a minor improvement.
You have the power over life and death.
It's gonna be such a small improvement that I'm not really gonna care about it.
You can't escape punishment.
It's gonna be
for what you've
meaningless
done,
for me.
Logan. I sentence you to death.
The Queen has made her decision. Logan will pay for his crimes against the people of Albion with his life.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are queen, you can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. You will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it, Albion's royal treasury. The store of the kingdom's total wealth. It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. Very well, Your Majesty. A prudent choice. Why upset the status quo? The time for revolution has passed, and people are used to the current rate of poverty and starvation. Those who survive will thank you in the end. But you will still need to raise a lot more gold by other means. Unless you're willing to donate some of your own money to the treasury. Oh, I'm sorry. I do like a little joke now and then. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda. Reaver has a most intriguing proposal for you in
Hobson is a big Reaver fan.
Now I know you have had your differences.
The big Reaver fanboy.
And work together. Nobody can raise money like Reaver can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized. So expect a crowd.
Oh.
Don't tempt me.
Majesty, the Queen of Albion, graces us with her radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such
But is
public
it something Reaver wants to do?
And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better
I don't actually
way
know
to
what
begin
reference
your
that
reign
is.
than by reinstating one of my most successful policies. There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth. But my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school?
Wow, that's quite the side quest, huh?
We can really start
Fable 3
changing
does
people's
have
lives
some
now.
pretty interesting
This will be
side
an
quests,
Albion worth
after all.
fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once. Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children
Seems like a pretty
become the
fun school.
well-educated
Yeah,
automatons you
kind of
always
jealous.
wanted them to be.
Sure, it's not noisy at all.
Why do I have to come here every day?
Pay for the game to save.
I cannot tell you.
Awaiting your command, my lady. Majesty.
Bonk! I'll teach him. Don't mess around with the queen.
All stand.
You
for the
better
king.
get out the way, kid. Gonna get messed up.
Hey, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the Battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Reaver shall stand against her.
You may speak. Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty.
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The Queen has reached her decision. The Old Quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty.
It breaks one's heart to see the treasury so empty. If we don't do something about it, we will all die. And I have some very definitive retirement plans.
Oh yeah, because because
Our very wise.
the screen gets messed up when you're drunk in this game, right?
A
Right.
city full of
Pretty
very
funny.
dead people. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared. As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne.
Imagine it would affect the actual dialogue, and it would like not only it would affect the dialogue, but it would like it would have like different lines.
Majesty.
Hi there, darling.
Imagine if it would be faster for the speedrun.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen. Today you decide
Power
on
Stone's
what they call the
gonna
castle.
burp. Gonna have the first
Two
four
of Albion's
houses,
greatest
I
interior
guess.
designers have come to present their suggestions.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I am Herman Worthy.
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty.
Do you want a good castle or an evil castle?
Vision of purity.
Yes.
What's more, fashion and
Yes.
good taste must choke down their nausea.
Just yes.
At your orders, Ma.
Today you decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty. Kaelin will speak for her people. Reva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
I am here to...
I will keep my promise. Aurora will become part of Albion, and its people will be our equals in every way.
The Queen has spoken.
Aurora shall be rebuilt as part of Albion, and equal to every other part of the kingdom.
Thank you, Majesty. You have proven to be a woman of honor. Aurora is proud to stand at your side.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's something I never thought about. I never really explored the legendary weapons.
Majesty,
Yeah.
Aurora might have proven to be a rather profitable resource, but I'm sure we can find other means of filling the treasury. As a matter of fact, we could already have stumbled.
Especially like considering the fact that there doesn't seem to be that many weapons in general game.
After all.
I hope that worked. Hope that worked. Why the run is dead?
Congratulations.
Okay, thank God.
You've made a friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give
Thank
each other gifts
God.
and even discounts at
Okay. As I said earlier, I am probably going to lose all my time save. Will most likely be even after this split. I got quite a good pattern in my... That's... Okay. That's good. That's good. Far so good. Randomize on your profile. What? Never heard of that. reinforcement. Come in, please. To be the last one. Nice. Okay, that went well. Cool. That went just as well as my PB, so we're good. Really even better. Clean. Ouch. Eat. Alright, well, this dungeon was pretty good. F8. Wait for the game to save. Oh.
It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert.
Oh, there's a rare diamond in the desert? Oh yeah, tell me more. Tell me more about it, Hobson.
Without a moment's regard for their own lives, which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty-handed, speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure. Think of the glory, Your Majesty, the adventure, the romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath.
Yeah, I do know that at some point there's like Valverine spawning in the catacombs where you do the clip out of bounds.
It's more beautiful than
but that doesn't happen
and heavy
when I have to go there in the speedrun, so I'm fine.
It's worth a small fortune. Of course, now the question becomes, what do you wish to do with this fine stone? Shall I deposit the money from the sale into the treasury? As you wish. Far be it from me to frown upon a little indiscretion. How many lives would it have saved anyway? Who can say?
Alright, cool. Said, pretty much went as well as my PB. Child benefit.
The treasury is looking rather sickly, wouldn't you agree? We must always be wary of unnecessary expenditures and watch out for possible avenues of profit. With that in mind, I would like to discuss... Very good.
Yeah, I believe you're right, Lord of the Synth, because I did, after I beat the game, I went there with one of my save files to practice the out-of-bound clip. So, it's there that I saw the Valverine. What makes sense.
As you can see, you have two audiences in the throne room to begin. I've heard rumors that Reaver's latest proposals are both scandalous and delicious. It should be most entertaining.
Oh. No! Fudge! For some reason I thought I didn't do the sticky note yet.
My queen?
Oh, there goes 2 seconds.
All stand for the queen.
Only 6 seconds ahead.
This hearing concerns the future of the Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Paige will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city. Reaver will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge.
It is time
porn. Hey!
The shelter shall become a brothel.
F the kids.
Excellent, Your Majesty.
Go the porn.
See to it immediately.
Yes.
And I mean immediately.
No more kids.
Exploitation, Your Majesty.
No more shelter.
Your people won't be pleased.
Today, you will deal with a pressing environmental issue. The disposal of the city's waste. Reaver will offer his proposal. A member of the Morningwood community will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I'm sure...
Morningwood will be
This
granted the
NPC
honor
to the right.
of
Well,
receiving
right
the
now to the
city's
left.
sewage.
The Queen has spoken.
Sometimes his skin is white,
Barstone
sometimes his skin is
shall be channeled into
brown,
Morningwood.
black.
I shall begin the flushing immediately, Your Majesty.
But anyway, I really I find his dialogue funny.
You've turned Granny Nature into your toilet bowl. But she'll fight back. You'll see. One day, in like a 1,000 years, she'll fight right back,
man. And mash that D-pad. That deep. Oh. Almost forgot what I was supposed to do. Almost forgot what I was supposed to do. Oh, nice despawn. Did you guys see that? The there's like there was a bunch of NPC that just despawned. What's up, Ebru Rope? Yeah, I'm always picking up the fastest. I have taken the time to time everything to make sure it was faster. Like the when I started to speedrun the game, the previous world record already had the best option.
Every day a queen walks into the rebel headquarters. Good.
But I did make sure everything was fastest. Nice glitch. But yeah, this upcoming split is the only time save remaining in the run, and it's not much. I already lost 2 seconds because I was a dumbass. So now I'm just gonna have to hope for some good patterns.
If you cooperate, you won't get hurt. But if you give us any trouble, we'll kill you. Now, just so you know we mean business, I'd like one of you to give us trouble, so we can kill him as an example to the rest. Who's it gonna be then? Oh look, we have a volunteer. The Queen, no less. Have at her, fellas. I love killing rich folk like you, man. It's so rewarding.
Yep, another Infernal Miss. Great stuff. Not that big of a deal. Still, could have been worse.
It is no longer advantageous for any of us to frequent the hideout in Industrial. Presently, I shall inaugurate a new.
It's gonna be much worse if I
in
Inferno miss
Barstone
the
Market.
next encounter.
You've been provided with a key which will permit access. Please endeavor
Probably
to
only
prevent
lost
its
1 second and a half
transfers
from
to
that miss.
an unauthorized individual.
But same thing happened in my PB, and also even worse. Something else happened there. So I still save a little bit of time. This room's a pain.
The Queen. I'm not prone to hyperbole, but this is a significant inconvenience. Lads, perform the specific services for which I employ you. Expeditiously.
Huh?
Killer! Fast!
I love killing rich folk like you, lads. It's so rewarding. Fine example
That might be good. Yeah, I got it. Cool. All right. Well, we're saving time. Cool. Unless I get trolled on the boss, but fine.
They kidnapped me. Please let me out. I told you to keep the noise down.
Okay, yeah, this should be a decent split.
I can state
Most likely.
with relative confidence that your efforts are in vain.
But I'm gonna have to play perfect for the rest of the run if I want a PB.
My associates, this door is completely impenetrable. In addition to which, this cell contains a secret egress through which I may abscond whenever I desire. Meanwhile, my compatriots shall brutalize your person.
Not exactly going your way, is it? You fancy that?
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Amazing. Can I charge magic? Hello? This is the second time it happened. God damn it. I didn't get the slowdown though. I didn't get the slowdown. I didn't get the slowdown at least. So that's a 5-second time save. But I did lose time anyway, so.
It would appear this is not, in fact, the specific cell I so confidently referenced earlier. The one with the secret.
Great game.
Beds. All right, you have prevailed, Your Majesty. I concede. However, I entreat you to entertain a certain proposal.
You have nothing to offer, Ferret. It's over.
That pronouncement is objectively devoid of merit. I happen to have on my person a substantial quantity of currency. Let me go free, you royal miscreant! This grievous malefaction shall be rewarded with equally grievous retribution.
You have made great strides, Your Majesty. Witness the glory of your treasury. Don't you just want to go swimming in all that gold? But the kingdom demands your attention. The residents of Millfields will be most
very
pleased.
impressive
They will
treasury.
find it money well spent, and I find it money well received. Let us move on to other matters, Your Majesty. You have a busy day in the throne room ahead. Samuel, the head of the Brightwall Academy, is ready to plead his case. I sincerely hope he isn't after a handout, though I'm sure Master Reaver will be the voice of reason, as always.
Your Majesty, I'm at your command.
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion.
Here she comes. There'll be a judgment soon. Anyone want to take...
Today you decide on the status of the Brightwall Academy, Your Majesty. Samuel will speak for the town and its scholars. Reaver will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty.
The Brightwall Academy will be open to all who wish to learn.
The Brightwall Academy shall be reopened, and Albion will once again have a free center of learning.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. This is the start of a new day for us all.
Very well. I will make the arrangements at once.
The court summons Page and Reaver. The matter before you today is the future of Bower Lake. Reaver will offer his proposal. Page will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, a recent survey...
We need the resources in Bower Lake. It will become a quarry.
The Queen has ruled. Bower Lake shall be drained and mined for resources.
I applaud your enterprising spirit. The lake shall be drained at once.
I hope you know what you're doing, Majesty.
Behold!
That could have gone better. That person now hates you, but no matter. Hate has its upside.
Madam,
A person
I
who can't
understand
stand to be
you want to
around
recover
you
what
will
you've
sometimes
lost,
offer gifts.
but those
some
woods are simply
might
too
say
dangerous.
bribes
It
to
would
leave
be
them alone.
suicide to enter them without combat experience, or training, or skill.
I don't want to enter them, I want you to!
Right. I was talking about me.
Oh, just forget it! Ah, Your Majesty, it's such an honor to have you here. If only fate hadn't conspired to make me look like a fool. Beware the woods, Your Majesty. The soldiers may be superstitious, but there's no denying dangerous beasts lurk within. Good luck. I know you will succeed.
This glitch again? Yeah.
Right, you monster. Prepare to meet your... Oh, I'm so sorry.
Your Majesty, I've been expecting you. You've been through the village, have you? Charming hamlet. It's full of warm, wonderful people who'll give you the shirt off their back and condemn you to death for one simple mistake. Anyone can fall asleep on watch. You exile him into this forest and call it justice? But enough about that. You're here for that statue. It's quite a remarkable thing. It did everything the legend said it would. And now I don't need it anymore. It's funny how things change.
Isn't like people hating you in this game just
Prig in Millfields.
like increase the shop prices? I'm guessing.
Free of charge.
Or it's the other way around. Since they
destroy those silver nitrate lanterns.
If they fear you, the
then
price
the
is
village will
lower,
get a
maybe.
taste of justice. The choice is yours, and it's a simple one. How simple? If you decline, my brothers will kill you. Excellent. Soon, please.
Now I'm just gonna let them do their things. I feel like it's even easier. It's probably even easier in Fable 3 because the treasury stuff. So you can pretty much get rich before the end of the game. Compared to Fable 2 where you would probably want to finish the game first so you can get the 1 million gold. I mean, if you want to play without cheat. Oh. That was weird. Then again, like Fable 2, there's like so many exploit you can.
Vengeance was sweet. A quality shared by many of my former neighbors, as it turns out. Here's what you came for. Seems the least I can do. Visit us again one day when you get the chance. You'll always be welcome here.
You're back. Did you find the thing? You found it?
A magnanimous gesture indeed. Your subjects are lucky to be ruled by one so giving.
Oof. Rip that Temple of Light.
With the fatidic attack not far away now, it is most encouraging to see the Treasury doing so well. It makes one feel safer. I have taken to sleeping beneath the gold, actually. As for today's first order of... a most astute and sensible choice. Financial ruin may bring much distress to your people, but the darkness brings certain death. Shall we proceed with today's agenda? Kalin, the representative for the Auroran people, has requested an audience with you. The court awaits in the throne room.
Your Majesty?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Albion. Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kalin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know,
Aurora is under our protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The Queen's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done. Riva.
Bring forth Sabine of the Mistpeak Dwellers. Today, you decide on the fate of Mistpeak, home of the Dwellers, Your Majesty. Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but...
I will keep my promise to the Dwellers. The Mistpeak Mountains shall be restored.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the Dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The Dwellers will
Sabine,
stand by you till the end.
you almost blew us up.
Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year as Queen of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand
Alright,
still for
can't
several
wait to PB by 3 seconds.
your portrait. Then you will choose the
So that's why usually I don't want to finish a run if I'm only 15 seconds advance after Dark Arena.
sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see. You will also be fit.
Because I'm most likely going to lose at least 10 seconds.
The day has come, Queen. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have tried to be a just and popular ruler, but your good intentions have come at a great cost. Most of your people will not survive this attack, but you are more than a queen. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, your kingdom will be gone, and you will die with it. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power Stone. The attack has barely begun, but already we have suffered terrible casualties. We simply weren't ready. If we don't act quickly, there may not be a kingdom left to defend by dawn.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
My lady, you ready for a kicking then?
Alright, let's do it. Make it happen. Not a good start.
You have done such hurtful things. The people you know shall rejoice in your death.
You have to be careful to not like roll too much. Fuck off. You have to be careful to not roll too much, otherwise you're stuck. It's weird, you're kind of stuck. Oh my god. Rip, my dude. Oh, that's gonna suck. Nope, nope, it's dead. It's so fucking dead. Oh, it's so fucking dead. It's so fucking dead. Fuck this game. Alright. Yep, it's so fucking dead.
things. Did you think I wouldn't know? Did you think I would allow it? I have killed so many of you already. Why fight me any longer? You are already dead inside. Join me in darkness. The children. I can't see the children.
Oh, that... Oh, okay, sure. Alright, sure. Whatever. Still made it anyway. The Walter fight in the last mini-boss went perfectly. That made up time that I lost on the first mini-boss in the first encounter section. Yep.
I think Walter
that is a new world record. Wow. But yeah, I mean, it's just 11 seconds.
Imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
I'm not super happy about it. I mean, it's good, but
to my own castle. If
it's better than not PV. That's why, like, if I don't have a significant lead on Dark Arena, I just don't want to waste my time finishing a run, because like the last hour of the run is pretty stable. There's not that much time saved, time losses, except for the very end.
You're a hero in every sense of the word.
It's gonna be a pretty weird split to go against now.
What will you do now?
Because of the very strong start.
I will continue to serve you the best way I can.
It is what it is.
Down in the city.
Gonna be closer to the sub 3 hour 14 minutes
Well,
now.
Queen, old chum, ruler supreme.
So it's all good. All good.
You saved the kingdom.
PB is still good.
Say goodbye.
That's still a GG.
Now I think I'd like to start travelling again, or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
I was really expecting to finish the round like with only 3 seconds ahead. I was
This is the
convinced
world as it could have been.
that I was about to
Devoid of
PB
colour,
by only 3
devoid
seconds.
of life. It is thanks to you that it is.
Yeah, by the way, like the Walter fight,
without becoming a tyrant.
it's pretty much like the main reason I switched to Blade and Shot.
And you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign.
So
You
by
kept your
doing
promise
some
to
quick,
Sabine and his people,
some very
when
tight
it would
like
have been easier to
level
turn your
4
a noble gesture.
target spell
You swore an
with
oath
blades
to
and
Paige
shock,
to
you
better
can
the lives
stun
of
lock
your
him,
people. And you
so
did
he
so,
can't even
in the
move.
face of great danger. You
But,
did for the Aurorans what your brother
You won't
would
really
not.
be able to do
He
that at
broke
the
his
beginning of the
promise.
fight. That's why
But
I
you
do a
proved to be
quick
the
level
better leader.
4.
Without the strength to make
Then I
those
do a
choices,
time stop.
we would
I
not
gain
be
a little bit of
standing here now.
distance. Then I have enough time to
Perhaps we
squeeze
shall
in
meet
a
again one day, Queen.
level 5
Aren't you going to tell
spell.
me my future?
Then I could just keep
The future
going with the
will
level
reveal
4s
itself
to
when
keep
it is
the
ready to
stun
do
lock.
so.
The strategy that the previous world record holder was using would take advantage of the summoned potion. Would keep the fireball and shock spell, and it would use the summoned potion to keep that way it would keep the Walter away from you, and it would help with the DPS because fireball and shock does not do as much DPS, like single target DPS, as the blade. But in this run, we use the summon potion to do a skip in the Aurora Cave instead. That saves around 30 seconds. So because of that, we have to rely on blades at the end of the game instead. And also the blades spell helps us kill both of the mini bosses again a lot quicker.